We now take a look at the COVID-19 update from across the country. A total of 6.35 lakh people have recovered from COVID-19. According to Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, a total of 6,35,756 people infected with coronavirus have recovered across the country so far. With this, the recovery rate in India has reached 63.33%. Presently, the total number of active cases in the country stands at 3,42,437. Meanwhile, Indian Council of Medical Research (ICMR) has said that a total of 3,33,228 tests of coronavirus samples were conducted by various labs in the past 24 hours. Now, this is the highest number of tests conducted by the labs in a day since the outbreak of COVID-19 in the country. So far, 1,30,72,718 tests have been conducted so far. And according to Health and Family Welfare Ministry, continuous decline has been recorded in the daily growth rate of COVID-19 cases from 31.28% in the beginning of April to 3.49% mid-July. And the rising recovery rate from 52% in mid-June to more than 63% in mid-July is aiding the continuous decline of COVID-19 active cases. And my colleague Taposh, that's the data that we were talking about, declining daily growth rate of the new cases significantly from what it was recorded earlier in March this year to in July, which stands at some 3.49%. My colleague Taposh is joining us now with more update. Taposh, let us first understand the implication of high rate of testing that ICMR is talking about. How crucial is that going forward?
Absolutely, you're bang on there, Shupendu, that the way the testing has increased, in fact, the way number of recovered cases has increased, and right now it stands at 63.33%. So in that sense, a lot they have to give credit to the ministry and the government to make sure that this pandemic is still in check. Few things that one needs to keep in mind, especially the low mortality rate, the rising rising rate of recovery, the increase in testing, and a boost to the investment in health infrastructure has in fact emerged as a silver lining in the last few months. While the coronavirus caseload has increased, but the bulk of the, have to keep in mind, the bulk of the infection are actually restricted to, few states. So in that sense, containment measures like house-to-house surveys, perimeter control activities, contact tracing, and surveillance of the containment zones, along with aggressive testing and timely diagnosis of a patient, have actually been the cornerstone of the fight against this COVID-19 by the government. So in that sense, you have to give it to the government that they have managed to rein in, even though the cases have gone up, but the recovery rate has also gone up tremendously. And that's one of the reasons why you can see that only less than 2% of the overall patient are actually admitted in ICUs, and they've been making sure that the cases can be traced back. The containment strategy has been upped, and also the testing facility, testing rate has also boosted up big time in this fight.
Right. There, Taposh, thanks very much for giving us that update on COVID outbreak in the country.